Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hello, Mary. How are you
Hi,
today?
Roxanne. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing lovely. It's been a beautiful day today.
It
How
has.
is everyone doing tonight?
I know we're doing good here. We're about to get some storms, but we've got a
Oh,
little thunder rolling back there and a little wind blowing and a lot of humidity. So,
oh
excuse me.
goodness. Is that why you look so fluffy?
Yes. I
I'm
see.
I'm having a decent hair day, so I'm not gonna complain.
Hey, I'm having the fuzz day. Rain hair.
Some
Yours
days
looks
you do,
beautiful.
some days you're just fuzzy. That's just how it goes. But
That's
I'd like
right.
to say hello to everyone that's joining us in chat. Hello, Terry. Hello, John Larson. Brian, hello. Fishon, hello. Bateson, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Chris, hello. Thank you for coming in. Chalupa, Greg, Big J, welcome. Al, how are you doing today, Al? Patty, love you, Patty.
Hi, Patty.
Oh, goodness. Rico, Stan, Greg, welcome, guys. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out with us tonight.
Did we
We
get
don't have
Chris?
anything. Yes,
Chris
I did.
Stubbings? Oh, I'm sorry. That was my fault.
No, it's
Hi, Chris.
okay. We don't have anything really planned for tonight. We just wanted to hang out with you guys for an hour or so until you get tired of us. And if anyone would like to come out and hang out with us, I did pin the link in the top of chat, so it should be there if anyone wants to come say hi.
Please do. Please
Otherwise,
do.
it's just gonna be us two, and that creates a hot mess express.
That's me and Roxanne. We were having fun before the stream. We have to psych each other up and get ourselves ready, but glad you're here,
Yeah,
guys. Hey,
have a
Lori.
hot
Lori's
flash
there.
about have a
Oh,
hot
my
flash a few
goodness.
minutes before.
Oh, there's Chris, multi-tank addiction. Hey, how are you? I'm feeling a little
Hello,
better. I'm still
Kat.
a little swollen, but I'm getting there.
Hello,
Catfish
Lori.
Nation,
Hello, Catfish. Welcome, guys.
Fishimon.
So, how is Morgan doing? We all know that she's.
She's doing good. She's about
Yeah.
2 days into after having her surgery. She's back up like we were cooking a taco dinner before we started here. So I
Yeah.
was stuffing tacos down my face and all that good stuff. Yeah,
Ah, well, that's good to hear. I'm happy she's healing up well and quick.
she's, she's doing good. Your little sister's doing good.
I'm
We've
happy to
adopted
hear that.
Roxanne.
Oh, and I can't forget, I know there's a very special someone watching tonight, my sister Rose. So I want to say hi, Rosie. Honey loves you. She watches
Oh,
us every Thursday. She loves it, my mom says.
oh, Chris. Chris said he wanted to stop and show his support, but like if you're ever available, Chris, and we've got an open panel, please come up with us. We would just love
Mhm.
having you.
Yeah, anyone's welcome
Chris,
up.
yep. That's any Chris. That's Chris Stubbings. That's Chris Lawson. I don't care. Chris's are good. Come on.
Hello, Fishimon. Welcome.
Let's see. We
Um,
heard Chalupa. You said that. I'm just going through two.
no, it's
Just talk.
okay. So
Now what's up?
my Cory eggs hatched.
All right.
So yes, they say don't count your chickens until your eggs hatched, and I counted 16 hatched Cory eggs.
All right, Roxanne. That is
Um,
wonderful.
but they
Oh, there's
are
nothing better than
free
Corey's.
swimming. They're free swimming in the aquarium. So um, I haven't counted 16, but I have seen several coming in and out of the Valison area. But that tank is planted so thick. I assume in about maybe a month and a half, when there's a big pack of Corys, I can count them all then.
Oh, that's awesome. I can't even
I'm just
imagine having little baby Corys. They're so pretty.
well, I've seen
I'm
them
more
because they still
so.
have their yolk sacs on them. They're adorable. They're just so teeny tiny.
Oh my goodness. They're
The
my
baby
favorite fish
mysteries.
ever.
The baby mystery snails, because they're all ivies. Now my tank looks like it's covered in blueberries and pearls. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much.
Love it. Your tanks
Anything
are
new?
beautiful, Roxanne.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Anything new in Morgan's tank?
Hi. Oh, just got some baby guppies and some baby platies,
Oh
and
yeah.
lots of, yeah, we have ram's horn snails and the little, we
Mhm.
haven't had them, just, she's wanting mystery snails. I'm like trying to teach
Mhm.
her, you know, how they come up and lay the clutches above the water and all that
Yeah.
stuff. She keeps thinking she's having mystery snails. And I'm like, no, you'll know when you have mystery snail. I'm going to mystery snail clutch. I wanted to say hi to YNWA Liverpool. Hello. I see you in there. Trying to
Hello,
check and see if I
welcome.
see anybody. Yep. Marco Isadora. Hello. Oh, my friend. Glad to see you here. Patrick Paulson. How are you?
Hello, Patrick. Hello, Marco. And we have somebody here to come up with us.
All
John
right.
Sua.
Hi,
Welcome,
John
Hello.
John. Thank
Stewart.
you for coming and hanging out with us.
Yep. I just got home and then I checked and you were online. So I was like, okay, I'll join this.
Yeah, we just so happen to be here.
We're just
Yeah.
here. We don't know what we're doing. We're just here.
just
Yeah.
just entertaining people for an hour or so.
Are you guys
That's
secret agents
amazing.
or something?
We are.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'll
Secret
have to
happy
kill you
at
if I
who
tell
said
you.
Audrey?
Mm.
Right.
We all have our secrets.
Yes, we do,
Hey.
John. Hello, Muppet. Welcome. So, how's your
Hi,
day been,
Muppet.
John?
It's been perfect.
Perfect.
Good.
Yeah, how
So it's
y'all
good to
day?
hear. Our days,
My,
well, my day's been good.
yeah, same here. Just been busy, a little bit busy here in the house with the kids and the
Mhm.
aquarium and
Yeah.
nothing big. I'm
Kids are a
waiting on
lot of
that
work.
STEMI check. Oh, they are. I'm waiting on that STEMI check is what I'm waiting on.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to do something with it. I admit it. Hi, Melvin. Oh no, Fishy Mon, have a good
Welcome.
night at work. Thank you for
Oh, he's
coming
got
by.
to work. That stinks.
Right.
But be safe, Fishimon. Have a good night. Over the weekend, I met up with Swampy Acres and his wife, and I
Oh
passed on
yeah.
some Danios, and the Danios are now at home with Fishimon. And he said that they are doing lovely. So I'm so happy to hear that.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so awesome. I
Yeah.
was excited about that.
So
Hmm.
Fishimon is the one to say that he was the first one to receive any of my fish.
Really? Very first
Yeah,
one.
yeah, so he
Oh,
is
that's
some
awesome.
Daniels.
All right.
I think Patty's probably going to turn that statement around. That's why as soon as I said, I was like, gosh darn it, Patty's in chat. She's going to have a field day with what I just said. I'm waiting for it.
Patty is awesome.
Wait.
Patty is too good. I'm telling you. I love it.
Oh, my face is turning red about it now.
Right.
And she didn't even comment yet.
Oh, please do listen, Chris. And if you get a chance, Chris Stubbings, come up here with us for a minute and show us what you got going on. If you're
Yeah, we'd
painting
love
in your
it.
yeah, please. We don't care. We would love to see you. Chris has
I
been a great
believe
supporter in the community. He's talks about
he
mental
is.
health issues and the aspects of this fish keeping hobby, helps us with stress and depression and mental health. And I appreciate that. So, Chris, please, anytime, we want you to come up and visit with us. Okay, that's it. Hi, Holly.
Yeah, I've chatted with Chris and he's a great guy and I really love his videos and he's very positive and he's very about speaking up about your mental health, not letting it fester. If you need something, say something, or if you see someone that
Right,
you think may be struggling, maybe reach out to them because you never know. It could just be a hello or how are you or just a simple smile that makes somebody realize, resets them like, oh, I'll be okay.
right.
Sometimes we just get too involved in ourselves. Need a little
We
pull
do.
out.
I'm
Nice
looking at
picture
John.
change, John.
And
Uh-oh.
sometimes people need tough love.
Yes,
True.
we do.
Okay, so what did I miss in chat? Did she comment on that?
Hey, Big Tank Hank. We got Big Tank in here. Come up with us,
Hello,
Big Tank.
Garrett. Welcome. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us.
Lord, we invite anybody. Y'all come up and visit with us. Let's see your tanks
Mhm.
or tell us what happened during the day or just anything. Let's
Yeah.
just hang out a lot. Yes.
It's Fish Fam Chit Chat. So it can be about fish or just anything going on in your lives amongst the Fish Fam.
Right. All I've been
Holly,
doing is watching.
welcome.
Oh, speaking of Big Tank Hank, we're on the road of getting Big Tank Hank 1,000. Is it 1,000 subscribers? He's almost there. Big Tank, I got to see where you're at, but he's close to 1,000 subscribers. If we could all check him out and subscribe, or I'm sorry, shouldn't be saying that word. Pineapple to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
Check
see
Val.
what's happening here.
Yep, Patty commented, but I'm not reading it out loud.
Right. Sorry, I forget. I'm a little dingy. I'm a little burnt. It happens, but
We love you just the way you are, Mary.
But I know that Big Tank is close, and let's see where we're at here. Oh, 973. We're just a couple of
That's
ways.
so close.
Oh, that's
27
too
more.
close, guys. Right. So I'm gonna try to
27
drop.
more.
I'm gonna drop the thing here. So unless
Yeah, if
somebody
you want
else
to drop it or if
me.
one of the mods wants to drop it. Sorry, my cat's harassing me. Every stream, I'm telling you, I'm the female ed. Here's another one.
There we go.
So yeah, she just
I think I
she wants
got you,
mommy's
Big Tank.
attention.
Oh, they're beautiful. Oops, I can't spell.
I made you do nothing, Patty.
Patty, we love you so much.
We do.
We're waiting. Patty's going to come up here with us. Believe me, it's
I'm
going to
gonna stop
happen.
harassing her about
And
it
so
because
is
I don't want
Muppet.
her to poop on me.
So is Muppet. Okay,
One
let's see if
day. One day.
there we go. Is that you, my man? Yep. Well, no, I may have put it on your. Oh well, there's something there. I'm trying.
So, oh, we lost John.
Oh, John.
Oh, is that hello, S? Thank you for coming in and then lurking. So, do you have any plans for this week
Who,
coming
me?
up? Yes, you.
This is the Easter. Is it the East? Not the Easter weekend this weekend, but next weekend, right?
Yes.
So we're going to stay long enough to do that and have an Easter egg hunt. That's about the only plans I have. And then we're going back to Virginia. Do you believe me?
Finally,
If anybody was
you
a betting
always
person,
say you're going back, but you never quite make it there.
I've got a 29-gallon here. I've got a 15-gallon here. My other aquariums are set up well enough that they're self-sustaining themselves. So Callie's like, Mom, yeah, she was like, Mom, the aquariums are doing fine. The fish are fine. Lots of plants, but I still miss them. They're mine.
I know. I know. I can understand that. I mean, I feel bad when I go into one room and I leave some of my tanks in the other.
Oh, I'm telling you.
I want to look at them all, but they're not all in the same room. I really need to work on that.
Right. I'm getting there. Hi, S. Did I say hi to S already? Sorry.
I know I did. I'm not sure if you did. And Nathan made it in. Welcome, Nathan. Thank you for stopping in. I know you have a busy day today. And the Zen Ginger, excuse me. Welcome,
Hi,
girl.
Zen. My Zen Ginger chick. My sister. My Zen sister.
So,
okay.
This past week, a month ago that I had a furnace fire here, but it wasn't anything major, just kind of like let off some soot. So the cleaners were finally here. They replaced the furnace last week finally. This week the cleaners were here to clean. Oh, it's been so stressful. Today was the first day I haven't had a stranger in my house, and I've loved every moment of it. Oh, it's been nerve-wracking, but I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy that part's over with. So, but I am looking to move now. I don't know. I can't feel comfortable here now since that happened.
Yeah.
Even though it's fixed, I'm still
hard.
Yeah, kind of like I'm just really stressed out about it. So I don't want to be here with it anymore. move on, start over. So, I'm going to be like consolidating my tanks to make it a little bit easier to move. So like
Yeah.
my bedroom pond, all the juvenile danios, zebra danios that are in there, I'm going to be taking to the fish stores. So that's one less pond I have to worry about. And the inhabitants of my butthead tank.
Your
Yeah,
butthead
John.
I know
We'll be going to
John's
my
killing me
mom.
here.
So then I only have to worry because I have everything broken down to 4 things now. So then I only have to worry about moving 2 tanks and a couple empty stock ponds for when I'm ready. So
That
everything's
won't be so
prepping
bad.
to move it. Everything's prepping to move at this point.
All right.
Now I just gotta find a place. I've been
Alright.
looking.
What else we
Supposed
got
to
here?
check out somewhere on Saturday. So fingers crossed.
Please. It's going to happen. You're going to find a great place.
I
You
hope
will.
so. I need something with some structural support or maybe cement slabs so I can really step up my game.
Right.
A girl can dream. Did I miss some
Thank y'all
people
for
coming in here? I think I did.
There was Fat Man and
Yeah, welcome, Jacob.
yeah.
Let's see who else. Ian, welcome. Mike, hello. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us. Oop, and Chap jumped. Okay, I think I caught up with everybody.
And I'm in Talk Chat. Again, how does that keep happening? Thank you guys for dropping
Talk
links.
Chat
Thank
strikes all the time.
And John's killing me with his little avatars here. They're the little pictures.
It's Kevin! Hi, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys?
Doing
Doing
great.
good. I was lurking on your introduction to Juno stream. Such an adorable doggy.
Aw.
Yes, Juno is. I will be
There's
right
Danny.
back. Of course, I got a call really quickly.
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
Welcome,
Kenny just
Kenny.
snuck in, or Kenny and Danny.
Welcome. But yeah, I was lurking on Kevin's stream when he was introducing his new doggy. He's so cute.
Oh,
I hope he works out for him for what he needs him for.
he did
That's
send.
such a beast.
I know it. What up, fish people? Kenny E. Sounded just like you, didn't I? Kenny E. No, I'm just kidding.
So when you do finally get back home, do you have any? Yes, you. Do you have any plans for like tubbing, or you gonna venture into that at all?
I think I will this year. I do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like I've got the one indoor tub that has all my shrimp in it, but I'm ready to like cover my whole back patio in tubs and just put everything out there and really just go for it. I want to do the shrimp. I want to do the guppies. I want to do some platies. I want to do just anything that will do. I'm just kidding. I just want to breed some fish.
You're gonna put that structural support to the test.
Right. And I'm determined I will build me a pond again. I had a pond years ago that had like waterfalls and everything on it. I will have that again. I love my ponds. Morgan has got a garden tub in here in the bathroom. It's got a shower stall and a garden tub. They're not using the garden tub. Why can I not turn that into a pond? I think it's an excellent idea. All you gotta do is take a shower in the shower, and we can put the pond. We can make the garden tub as a pond. I can put plants all around it.
Yeah, yeah. That can make you like a little day spa.
I want them everywhere. And it's probably about a 200. It's got to be about a 200 gallons. So I could do like Lori and get me some monster fish in there. That's what I want.
As a grow out, but you'll need to upgrade eventually.
Uh-oh, here comes Morgan. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, let me get off here. All right.
And then there's just me. So people, please give me something to talk about. Like I said, guys, coming in here, this is the Hot Mess Express.
Cue the horror music.
I know, right? Let's see. Anyone have anything in chat? Daniken. Oh, John changed his pick. Yeah, John does that often.
I went for the comb over look.
Huh. Patty trying to lurk, getting pulled into chat. I know it. You're always getting pulled into chat, Patty. I cannot speak today. I'm trying. So what's new with you, John? Anything?
Not much at all.
No.
Top secret, but I can't tell you about that stuff.
Chalupa says if it holds water, put fish in it. Especially a bathtub. I remember when I was little, I don't know why my dad did it, but we would go fishing, and the biggest fish he caught, he'd bring home, fill the bathtub, and leave the fish in there for, I don't know, like 2 days, and then return the fish. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't know if he was bringing it home to like prove to my mom that he caught that the biggest fish to prove his story, or if it was something like, I don't know. I have no idea. But the fish always went back to where it was supposed to go. That made no sense for me why my dad did that. But we also used to have a 3rd-acre pond that he stocked with a lot of bullhead and bass and, a feeder fish like the sunnies. So it was cool to have that growing up.
Yes.
No, Patty,
Okay.
my dad didn't kill the fish. He liked to return them. My dad was very much a softie in that way.
We used to do that when I was little. My grandfather, he would always, that was how I kind of got into fish. Like, we would go fishing, and of course, a few of them would live. And I'd be like,
Mhm.
oh, Granddaddy, can I please keep the fish that live? And I'd put them in a cooler, in a bathtub, and whatever. And I had a few
Aw.
live. But I just, I couldn't stand to, I loved to fish, but I wanted to, like, keep the fish after we caught them.
Yeah.
I didn't want to eat them. I wanted to, like, take them and put them in a pond.
Yeah, keep him as your friend. Greg
Mhm.
the Guppy guy asked, has anyone seen Miss Amy at Sand Creek Aquatics too? I actually was texting with her earlier. She was at work. She's okay. She's around. She's just been busy.
All right. I was worried about her, too. Love Amy.
Yes, we love you, Amy. Hope to see you back soon.
That's a long call
Batman.
Kevin's on.
It is.
I think he just ditched us.
Okay, Fat
Maybe.
Man. I hope we get to see you later. Hello, Danny Wish.
Hello, Danny Washi.
Sorry, I ate a taco while I was off camera.
And Jacob piecing out. So stay safe, Jacob. Be well.
Hi, Color Guppies.
Hello, Color Guppies. Welcome. So we have 2 more spots up here. And if Kevin doesn't say so, in like 5 minutes, we'll have 3 more spots up here. If anyone would like to come up and join us.
Please come up. Let's see some
Nathan,
tanks.
get up here.
That's right. Lori, come up here. Are your lights out, Lori?
So who's that little one you have with you?
This is Minnie. She's a little stinky
Minnie.
12-year-old chihuahua with no teeth.
She is Minnie.
She's blue and she has no hair. See, she's just slick. She's a little tiny baby.
She's
Stink
adorable.
bug. She's a little stink bug.
Danny said he'll jump up after he releases his new koi into the pond. That's
Ooh,
exciting.
that'd be nice. Yes,
That's
please do.
awesome. Jeffrey, welcome. Nice. Says he just got home. He's popping in.
Hi, Jeffrey.
So you're tubbing. Like, for this season, how many tubs are you giving thought to start out with?
I'm thinking about 6. I don't know why. And I would love to do some, I don't know how big they are, but it's like a big, it's like the big tote is what I'm thinking about doing. The big, are they 50-gallon totes?
The IBCs,
Yeah.
you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would love to do, I really want to do some tubbing. Plus, I want a monster fish. I admit it. I admit it. I want a monster fish.
Do you know? Do you know what type of
I want
monster fish
gar.
you want?
I want a
Gar.
gar. I admit it.
Right
I
off the
love
bat, I
garfish.
knew it. Gar.
Garfish. I love them. I love
Patty said,
them.
"Let me see those tanks. Let's do a wet tank contest."
Wet tank.
Patty.
Patty, you're the best.
She is.
Thank you, Peplin, for dropping links. Lori, everybody that's here, thank you guys.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate everybody, all you moderators, everyone that's just hanging out with us.
So
My
Nathan,
fish
what's
tank
going on with
said,
you? Oh, sorry.
my fish tank said, got fry my 46-gallon bow front. Don't know if it's guppies or platies. Oh, well, that's a conundrum. Give it 2 weeks.
Right.
You'll be able to figure out what they are a little better.
Who was it I
Lori
watched the other
said
day?
Mary wants an alligator gar.
I watched I know somebody I could shout out. I don't know if y'all know Joe Muniz, but him and Fishy Biz and Aquafunk were always on these little they're just always they're always on something. But Joe Muniz lost a lot of his fish, during that Texas storm. And Fishy Biz and Aquafunk went in and got him some fish. And he was putting out his alligator gars the other day into an outdoor pond, and I saw it and I was like, darn it, man, I just love those fish. I don't know why. But when I was little, my grandfather and I, would go fishing, and he caught a garfish. And I hated that, like, he caught it, but he had it stuffed and put on his wall. I was fascinated with that fish. I loved it. and like seeing them, like in a tank or in a pond or whatever, they're just like really neat fish. I like them. You can get a short nose garb, right? Or what is it? The no, what's the ones? It's like a freshwater fish. It's like a little miniature one. A hawk nose? No, wait. Looks like a garfish, and I can't think of what it is, but it's like little. Oh, I feel dumb right now because I can't think of what it's called.
No, I'm visualizing it, but I don't remember the name. John is changing his profile pictures. It's distracting.
He's killing me. John, quit. Hey, BJ Palmer.
I got my listening eyes on.
Your listening eyes. I know it, Lori. You have them. Pencil fish. Thank you, Zen. That's right. The pencil fish. They're like little. They're like little little teeny one. Half beaks. Yes, that's it too. Okay.
Catfish says monster fish. Now we're talking. Can't have a gar without getting a catfish.
Right.
I agree. I'd get a catfish first.
One of my first fish that I ever had was when I first set up like a 75-gallon aquarium, and I really didn't know a lot about, going to the pet store and buying fish. I had been going into the bait store, and they had some little baby channel cats in the bait tanks, and they were the cutest little catfish, and I had to have them. And I told the guy at the Bass Pro Shop or whatever, I need some of those little catfish, and he gave me 2 of them. And I had those suckers for like 10 years, and I put them in a pond, but they got huge, and I loved them, but I just didn't have the room. I had to put them out. I only had a 75-gallon. But
what were you feeding them at what were you feeding them in the pond, or were they just eating what they got?
They were in my aquarium, and they had all my other fish, but after that.
Well, okay, so they did some tank maintenance, and then you put them out.
This is like 20 years ago, guys, when I didn't know any better. I had like corridor catfish in there with them, and I didn't know, and it broke my heart. Yes, I was like, all of a sudden all my fish started disappearing because they grew. So it's a whole different dynamic. I know that was 20 years ago. That's why I'm so dedicated to taking care of my cories.
That was another life ago. That was a different Mary.
That's right. Another life ago. Because my cories are my favorite. It breaks my heart to think that I let anything happen to a little corridor.
They're so endearing. I love when they're just wiggling on the front of the glass, showing you their belly, and then they wink at you. It's so cute.
You got the little babies. The little babies.
Welcome, Mike's Aquatics and Things.
Yes. And Miss Mac.
Hello. How are you?
So y'all don't dislike me because I let that happen? Please, I didn't mean to.
We've all blundered in the beginning.
Oh yeah. Hey, my first
A
cichlid
lot of
tank.
A lot of us, our journeys are just a roadmap of unfortunate fish pain as we've learned and grew into where we are as fish keepers now. But we're ever growing, ever evolving, and all we can never do is learn and do better.
That's right. Yeah. I remember the first time I ever had cichlids. I thought that if it said cichlid behind it, that it could be any cichlid. So I had Jack Dempsey's and Green Terrors and angelfish and discus because they're all cichlids. You know, I had them all like in the same tank. That was a long time ago. I didn't know any better. I just thought if it said cichlid, they could be in the same tank. And
how did that tank go? Was it bloodbath?
It didn't go well. Well, I ended up separating them and ended up with fish room because I had like 20 tanks. I started off with one tank. Fish started picking on each other, so I had to take that fish out, put it in the tank. Then these fish would pick on each other, so I ended up with the fish room when it was all over with. But I'm just telling y'all how I got here.
We got it, Danny.
There it is.
Yay.
I'm like, I've been backstage for like 10 minutes.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
No, but my mouth.
You know, talking about, you know, past fish blunders and stuff, like I just bought another koi, and it just kind of reminded me, you know, like a year and a half, almost 2 years ago now, when I got back into the aquarium hobby, like I was straight beginner again, had like no idea about the cycle or anything. And I was just like at a pet store, just bought a house that had an outdoor pond. And I was like, ooh, look, they're koi. And they're only like $5 and $10. I need koi. So I bought like 3 koi, named them and everything, put them in the pond, thought they'd be fine, and they were all dead within like 5 days.
That's how we start off, unfortunately, a lot of times.
Right. We all try to do better by the first fish we murder.
Right. And I mean, look at me now, like 2 years later with my own YouTube channel and like telling people all about the cycle and all this other stuff. So
yeah, and now you're hoping to educate others so they don't make the same mistakes you did.
Right.
I think that's a wonderful thing.
That's what it is right there, sharing our experience with each other. We can share all the good, but there's a lot of new people that come onto YouTube because they're having, you know, an issue, and they like look it up, like my fish is dying or whatever, and you look it up and you see the videos, and it's people like, you know, somebody like you, Danny, or John, anybody that will say, okay, I made this mistake and this is what happened, but you know, I've learned from it. So that's, I mean, that's a lot of it's sharing all of it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So
right. I still think it's funny when people come up to me acting like I'm some fish expert or whatever too. It's just like, I've been hardcore keeping fish for about 2 years, and other than that, like I kept them when I was a kid, and I had no idea when I was a kid. We like 2 times a year we would do a full tank cleaning where we would take the fish out and put them in a bucket, and we completely empty the tank and bleach everything and scrub everything down and put it all back in the tank, and like that's what we did, and we didn't know any better.
Yeah, that's how we did it growing up too. Like my mom would take out the gravel into the colander and rinse that out in the sink. And then she's like, a week later, why are all the fish dropping dead? Because my mom had no idea about the nitrogen cycle.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I'm still trying to educate her this thing because she still has fish and she's still doing the same thing. And I tried.
Yep.
She's like, I'm set in my ways. I'm fine how it is.
Yeah.
But I won't give her any fish.
My mom's gotten better. Like I think she does water changes a couple times a year now, and but she's got a pretty decent carpet of blackbeard algae.
Oh yeah, I grew a nice and thick
to some people some people really like that sort of thing, and I think it looks pretty cool with the whole carpet of blackbeard algae on her gravel.
Is it Rachel O'Leary that had the aqua or the algae skate? It was awesome looking, man.
And
it was awesome.
Lucas with LRB still has like an entire algae tank or whatever that's just like full of hair algae and stuff.
It does. It looks otherworldly. It's really
cool. Because it's like coming down from the surface and like growing up from the bottom. Like it's crazy looking.
Your fish look happy now, Danny.
I know, they sure do. I'm getting better.
Looks good. Hey, science gal, there's Kerri. Hey,
hello,
Kerri, you can come up here with us. Come on up here. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, what's a water change?
Water change.
Oh man, I still get that though. Like working at the pet store, they're like, "What? I have to change the water?"
Yeah, a lot of people don't get that.
What?
A lot of people don't get that at all. I know someone who had a fish tank for 4 years and they never did a water change on it, not one time.
Yeah.
Right.
They only had one fish that could live in that water.
That's a personal goal of mine, is to create like a true nature ecosystem tank that I don't have to water change on. But
no, it wasn't that though. It was just gravel,
just an inch of gravel and plastic decorations.
Well, there used to be gravel, but it was like thick red algae kind of stuff at the end. And there was only one fish that could live in that water that was there from the beginning, because every new fish she added would die because the water was so polluted that only the original fish could tolerate it.
And I wasn't educated enough at the time, but there was somebody that came into the store that was having that sort of problem. They're like, all my fish in my tank are living, but every time I buy a new fish, it just dies. So I'm just done buying fish or whatever. And I didn't know about old tank syndrome, and how like her fish are probably so used to the high levels of nitrates and ammonia and stuff that's in the tank just crazily all the time there. And so when you buy these new fish that are coming from, nice clean RO water, like they can't handle that.
No. The algae tank of Lucas's is crazy to look at in person. Camera doesn't know justice. I can imagine, Kenny.
I have not seen it in person. Maybe one day.
One day.
Mike, I embrace the algae. I'm old, fat, and lazy.
Right.
That's not nice, Mike. Be kinder to yourself.
I do have like this really nice, like I guess it's like a green hair algae that's growing on some of my wood in my tank, that it stays really short. And that's probably from the bristle nose and the Siamese flying fox that I have in there too. But I actually like the way it looks. I don't like the long hair algae and stuff that can completely take over a tank and kill all your plants and stuff. But a little bit of there's a type of algae for everybody, I feel like.
There's an algae for everyone.
Right.
For everyone. That's right.
I mean, when you get into saltwater and stuff with macroalgae, there really is an algae for everyone. Like I'm not into it yet, but after seeing some of these different algae that can grow in saltwater, like dragon's tongue, it almost looks like a super red Ludwigia. Like it's crazy.
It does. And some of the algae are the brightest green I've ever seen, brighter than the plants. And they're just like, okay, if you're not on the plant, you're good. Next to the plant growing on something is beautiful.
Yeah. It is pretty.
Yeah, Nathan, you're right. Well, sometimes algae carpets are pretty cool too. In Japan, algae and moss, they're similar to me in my head. Just let me run with this. So like moss or algae carpet in the fish tank reminds me of, in Japan, they don't grow grass in their yards. It's all moss. Yes, it's all moss. And I like it just correlates for me. I think that's so cool. So,
they do that sometimes in like Ireland and stuff too, and it's becoming a little bit more common. The moss lawn, because you don't have to mow it. It doesn't grow tall enough to mow.
Right.
And it's really good for droughts.
But the big thing is a lot of people's yards aren't prepared for it. So you got to like completely redo your yard, get a bunch of like sphagnum moss so your yard can become super acidic, and then the moss can grow.
Yes. But it's very good for drought tolerance.
Yeah.
Glad you're
Welcome
back,
back,
Kevin.
Kevin.
John, what are you doing over there?
I'm a slave to the schedule.
Okay.
John's throwing in his 2 fish.
Don't have to.
What's up?
Where do I sign up, Geek Boy?
What is this long thing Kenny said? I traded some fish and shrimp yesterday for over 30 plants for Danny. They will all be going into 300.
Wow.
Oh, that sounds nice.
That's going to be nice. So, Kenny, are you getting you a stingray yet? That's what I want to know. After watching that last video with the stingrays, man, that was awesome.
I think it's really cool that he's turning his sump pump into a forever long shrimp tank for Danny. That's so cool.
Oh, he's such a romantic. Oh, I see him, Kevin. What's your baby's name?
I'm not allowed to say yet.
It's Juno. It's Juno.
Oh,
Yes,
hey.
right now.
Juno his name.
Melvin, I agree.
Just say it in a Spanish accent. Makes sense.
There you go.
No, it's actually better that people don't know the true name of your dog. Like, give them like a fake name if you want, but it's better that they don't know the real name of your dog because, like I said, it's a working dog, not like your new puppy. So
yes,
they have a specific job they have to do.
And of course, I told my mom, and then she says it like 30 times and wants to, and I'm like, really, Mom? I don't think it mattered.
Yeah.
They were on tie down, and so they can't. But it was like, really, Mom?
Okay, Kenny.
Yeah, because you don't want anybody like calling your dog over like it's just any old dog.
Like Daisy, come here, Daisy.
True.
And Geek Boy says, I got lots of Java moss. I can't just toss it out there on the yard and it'd be done with. No, you need terrestrial moss. That one won't do so hot and just out in your yard.
See what happened?
And Patty, you're right. When the dog isn't working, it is their puppy. But that's a relationship between like the family and the working dog, and it's a little. You can't really share that sort of relationship with like other people because then the dog can lose that sense of when it's working and when it's not.
Right.
He's asking, is that not the same dog you had before?
Who, me? Did I miss it? Oh, Kevin. I've got like 7 dogs in here. They're all little, so they only add up to one big dog because they're little dogs.
all these little guys add up.
Right. I've got Poncho, Daisy, Minnie, Scruffy, and Pippi. They're all in here. And 2 cats.
Is that all the dogs you have there? Or is there more?
Oh, well, there's more. There's Butters and Bella, which is a German Shepherd and a healer. And then I have 3 cats. And then at home, I've got another cat. And it's just ridiculousness.
So you are very much an animal lover.
Very much. Very, very much.
Daniken said we'll be putting 15 Ultim Angels in the 300. That is awesome. They're so beautiful.
That is awesome.
Oh, I just love. Well, Kenny's always got his favorite fish, and when I watched him with those stingrays the other day, I could tell they were his favorite fish. It was so cool. Yes. I mean, it really was.
Stingrays are so cool. I watched this channel called Stingray Biology because he breeds and sells stingrays. He's always doing his stingray pup videos when the mothers are giving birth, which is like every 4 months, I think.
Yes.
It's just so cool to see them all.
It is. He does a lot of stuff. Doesn't he do a lot of stuff with predatory fins?
Yeah, he does. They're
Yes.
partners, I
like
believe.
Yes.
They're
Stingray
also
biology.
partners in crime.
Yes. Oh, they're awesome.
Oh, there's Danny's tank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Rodrigo and Kevin, right?
Rodrigo, yes.
Is Jess in here? Hello, Jess. Welcome.
Yeah.
Made it in.
Lovely to see you in here. Feel free to pop up if you'd like.
Get a
Yes.
lower angle.
I'll be right back. Let me get this. I'm listening.
I love that piece of driftwood.
Me too. But see, yeah, that's what I was talking about with the short like algae that's growing on it.
That's
I
really
actually really
cool.
like it. How it's got
I
that
do
green
too.
look. It looks like moss.
It
So
does.
it's got a really nice aged look to it.
That is really pretty. I wonder what type of algae that is.
I have no idea.
There's
I don't know,
so
but that's
many.
nice.
They really
That
are.
looks really great. Oh, that's a pretty aquarium.
It does look great.
Mm-hmm. Nice geek boy.
That is nice, big boy. Oh, it didn't go away. Yes, it
I
did.
love seeing you guys. I love seeing everybody's aquariums. I think it's cool because
it is cool.
hey, if I wasn't on YouTube, nobody would even know I had an aquarium. You know what I mean? Like it would just be
multiple.
mine. Right, or multiple mini little I've got MBS and MTS, multiple tank syndrome and multiple beta syndrome. I admit it.
Yeah, me too. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 beta.
Oh,
No worries.
8 betas.
Thank you for
I can relate with that. Jess,
I have
glad
4
you're here.
female in the tank in front of you, and then I have 4 males all in their separate tanks.
Oh wow, yeah. I love my beta sorority. I think they're the most fun tank. They're beautiful. You got to have a lot. You got to do it right. They can get along, but a lot of people say. I've heard a lot of people say they didn't like the beta sororities, but I personally do. You just have to be aware, and pay attention to them.
Yeah,
Look how pretty.
they can definitely be some work.
yeah.
I've lost several females over time, but I've found several that can live together as well.
Mhm.
So
Honk made it in. Hey, Honk, how are you?
yep, I have one of the
one
of the green and one of the orange glow betas as well.
I have 2 glow betas.
Let me flip the light.
My 2 glow betas are probably
not
some
so
of my
good.
best betas. I have them just like that. I have a blue.
I feel like the glow betas are a little bit more docile than the others.
Mm-hmm. I like my glow betas
because they're technically like albinos and stuff too, so they're like weaker genetics, so they tend to not live as long, but they're also more docile.
Yes.
So. Welcome, Sunfish Assassin.
Yes. You guys come up and see us.
Now, what size tank is that, Danny?
It's a 40-gallon breeder.
Nice.
And what are you filtering it with?
It's the AQUA Quiet Flow or whatever, rated for the I think it's rated for the 30-gallon. It's actually like under filtered technically, but I have one of those really nice big pre-filter sponges on there, so it's filtered. It's filtered plenty by the plants and everything.
Exactly.
Yes.
I like the surface plant you got going on up there. That's a very cool look.
Yeah, lots of Amazon frog bit and a teeny tiny piece of water hyacinth that's still surviving.
I see it.
But it started with like really big water hyacinth, and it just slowly dwindled away because it was being competed by the frog bit and other stuff, including the pothos and the spider plant.
Yeah. Hey, what kind of light do you have running on that, Danny?
It's a the Koval or Koval, however you want to say it, the 36-inch one or whatever. was like 50 bucks. It's the full like RGB. It's got some pink as well. So
it looks great.
Mismatched is asking, what's the plant out the top and how is that attached?
Okay, so this one here is a marble queen pothos. It's a special variegated variety, and it's in leca with one of those little pots that you get from Petco or whatever with your aquatic plants. And then I just attached it to the wood, actually using the magnesium weight that goes at the bottom of the stem plants that you buy. And then this one here is the spider plant, same sort of thing with the leca balls and the aquarium pot. And then I just actually used a piece of wire and just hooked it around the rim. So it's just basic aquaponics, just growing out the side of my tank.
Yeah,
I really love it. It's so cool.
Do you guys watch Fishman? He's been doing some little easy DIY first acrylic kind of like projects where he's been making little brackets that you can put in your aquarium and put your terrestrial or what am I trying to say? The spiderwood or the spiderwood. Good grief, I can't talk. The pothos and the stuff growing outside of your aquarium. You make these little brackets, and I've been watching him here lately, and I'm wanting to make some little brackets so I can do all the hydroponic. I cannot talk hydroponics on my aquarium. I also watch Colin Barsby, and he's done a lot of that stuff, and I just think it's so pretty to see all that stuff growing outside the top of the aquarium. Plus everything on the inside. It's just a full water garden, man. It's gorgeous.
I mean, it's going to take a while, but the whole goal of everything with this tank, too, is to eventually have all those stem plants coming out of the top of it as well.
Yes. Yes.
This tank has been running for like 7 months, and I've been trimming it really heavily to spread those plants out because I started really thin and cheap. So now it's just to let everything grow.
But it looks great. It really does.
Miss Match is saying, I have a hard time getting my pothos to stay in the water without falling out. I struggled with that at first too, but if you have lids with the plastic in the back, like the glass lids, I made little cuts there with the soldering iron through. I burned a hole just so my pothos will stay. But you can also do like bread hooks or ties or clips. There's ways if you get creative with it.
That's a cheap way to do it too. Just out of one of these small little 5-gallon tanks, just have it right there in the lid.
Yeah, exactly. I've done that.
My chili raspberries are starting to color up now.
Aren't they pretty?
Monk said any one of those plants would be no match for my brown thumb.
Thank you, Peplin. Kaylers, hey, Kaylers. Mr.
Hey, Bob, welcome.
Hey, Bob is one of the reasons I'm even here in the community, and I even have a little tank going because I want to, and I'll brag about it, but I want a little a gift card from him when I first started, getting onto YouTube, and it was like the coolest thing ever, and I was able to buy some plants and a sponge filter and some different things. So, Bob, we love you. Glad you're here. Oh, look at that betta. Oh, wow.
That's a king betta.
Oh my God.
Now, with the jumpers and no lids, I have not had a single betta jump out of my tank.
It's pretty.
Now, I think that has a little bit to do with the type of betta that I get because I'm really careful to make sure I don't get any that are like super active and aggressive and stuff like that. I kind of vet my bettas when I'm buying them.
And how do you do that?
Like I just kind of walk around with them in the store and like I'll put them next to each other and just see kind of how they react to each other. And any of the females that are just like super aggressive and just trying to swim out of their tank, like I'm just like, yeah, you're a no.
Yeah, you're a no.
I love you guys. I love you guys.
We love you too, Mary.
I have to say a lot of I loved yous. I don't care. I want to tell everybody I love them every day. So I love you guys. How about that?
There's nothing wrong with that. nothing at all.
And I love that betta, man. I really do.
I know. I saw
He's
him at
so
Petco,
cool.
and I had no intention of buying him, but then it's like I saw him and was like, he's mine.
Oh,
We
he's
have
so
Geek Boy
cool.
coming up
He-
with us as well. Welcome, Geek
he-
Boy.
Thank
He
you.
didn't
Yes.
have that much blue when I bought him. He looked more just kind of
Oh,
coy and yellow and black
no, Brent.
almost, but yeah, his color is just amazing now.
He is.
I got kids attacking. Hang on.
And
How you doing, Geek
Okay.
Boy?
Give
I'm
Grandma
doing
a
well.
minute.
It's my first time coming up on a live stream.
Oh,
well, thank you for
excellent.
coming up with us.
oh, we're so excited. Thank you. Look how pretty the tank is.
It is.
Wow.
So
If you don't mind
that's
hanging
one
out.
of my big clumps of Java moss. Under all of that is a very large piece of driftwood.
Wow. That's nice. Okay. Hopefully I
That
got the
is
baby.
beautiful.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
what types of fish are those?
Like I said, a whole bunch
nice.
of Java moss on there. There's several
nice.
pieces of pumice under there. There's black pumice there and red pumice under that clump.
Very cool.
Wow.
I
So
love
you
how wild
see-
that
I
is.
see peacock gudgeons.
I see
Yeah.
dungeons. Yes.
I
do
see
too. I
white
love
cloud
those.
minnows.
Uh-huh.
What
Wait.
is that? Are those ember tetras?
Ruby
Yeah.
tetras.
Ruby.
Ruby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That looks great. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Hello, Petraman.
Hi, Petra.
Yeah,
man.
there you go, geek boy.
Kaylor says, I love that, Geek Boy.
Yeah,
Me too.
And
Beautiful.
that's
when I talk
Oh,
about
it's
the bullet
it's a
style,
circular or bullet
So
style
it's-
tank.
yeah, so it's flat on that
Oh,
end
that's nice.
and very narrow and comes out into a rounded
That
off
is
end.
so pretty.
Wow.
Wow.
Those
That's
are
gorgeous.
cool.
Oh,
So it has to
man.
be, you have to make it so it looks good on both sides, but I'm not going to put
Yeah.
you on the other side so my wife can keep out of the camera.
That's okay. we respect that. We respect that.
Yeah.
Everybody's loving
I like
Geek Boy. That
peninsula
is
style
gorgeous.
tanks.
Me too. Me too. Wow. Geek Boy, thank you for coming up and sharing that with us. That's
What water
amazing.
volume is that tank?
So this is 90 gallons.
I was going to say 90 gallons.
90.
Oh, I'm getting
Very
better.
nice.
I guessed that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It used to have a lid, but the lid broke when I was trying to replace some lights.
Oh,
Mhm.
goodness.
So
It's
it's all
beautiful
just
tank.
open top now.
It
And I
is
had to
spectacular, Mike.
3D print some end caps to hold the lights so they don't metal brackets don't rust in the water. But that also
Nice.
gave me the chance to do a auto top off setup. So this
Mhm.
goes down to a little bucket full of water with a pump, so I can top off the water every couple of days.
That's nice. Very nice. Yeah, let's all make sure we get Geek Boy. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Funk.
Funky. Listen, I want to get on a stream with I want to get on the stream with Aquafunk and a few people and just laugh. I just need to laugh.
Yeah.
Me and Roxanne need to be on with you, Funk. We need to come on up there in the hot seat.
I think I'd have to
We
go to
got
the
the
hospital
funk.
after being on a stream with
That's
Mr.
right.
Funk.
Aquafunk.
Oh,
That is an amazing thing.
So there's the other side. My wife just got up.
Oh yeah.
That is
Gorgeous.
spectacular. I'm loving that.
Are those Crypt Tropica?
Several of these I don't remember anymore. This tank has been set up and running for 11 years now.
11
Oh,
years.
very nice.
Yeah.
11, wow.
Oh, that makes
So
it
I
even
don't
more
remember
impressive.
what the swords are. These swords here. The
Oh,
things
wow.
in the baskets there came in pretty rough, so I just dumped them in there to get them back
Yeah.
to health. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with those yet.
Yeah.
I should
But there's
say
some Crypt Wendy, some swords,
crystal clear.
uh,
Crystal clear.
Anubias all up and down the other side of that. So this is the back side of that driftwood I
Tell
was
us
talking about.
Tell us about your substrate you have there. Is it soil or with
Uh,
gravel on top?
So this is all eco-complete up
Okay.
until right here. And I did fluorite sand, black sand.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes from the red with the red pumice over into a black sand beach with the black pumice.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it looks fantastic. It is crystal clear. It's beautiful. Look at the fish.
Yeah,
That's
it's almost like there's
awesome.
not even any water in there, and the fish are just floating around.
Yeah.
We are so honored that you shared that with us first.
so
Are you
clear.
serious? That's
And
cool.
this is
A little
this is just a little top off.
DIY sump.
Yes.
No, this is
that is
just the top off
awesome.
bucket.
Hey, catfish.
Nice.
So I've got a little reel pump in there with a heater.
P&J.
Nice.
A little wireless controller on the power switch, so I can turn on and off the pump to send the water up.
I like recycling my cat litter tubs too.
Hello, P&J.
P&J, that's what I was going to say. Yep.
Aquafunk, those little plants all the way on the left, I think, are hydrocotyl tripartita, which is hydrocotyl Japan, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
That's hydrocotyl Japan, and that's S. repens. That melted almost completely back.
But it's starting to show some signs, so that's a positive.
Now I just got to figure out where I'm going to put it.
Man, we've got some great people in here. Thank you guys for joining in. See,
I
we've got
found memories.
oh, look
And
at
this
that.
is the 75 half round.
Geek Boy, you've been holding out on us.
He has.
Oh my gosh, he's always great in the comments, but getting to actually see your tanks. Wow, thank you. Yours, Danny, everybody. Gosh, y'all, this is what it's all about. We want to see each other. I do. I'm speaking for everybody, I guess. I want to see everybody's tanks. I want to go to your house and like hang out and let's sit down and just look at your fish tanks. That's neat. Dang.
So I had to go with 4 lights on here because the way the top is, you can't really get a good cross coverage with just regular lights.
Oh yeah.
But I did the same thing here and printed a little cap that goes down to another a little bucket full of water.
That is amazing.
That is amazing. I'm with Roxanne. That's amazing. That's right, man. You never know what's behind closed doors.
Well, we also know that Geek Boy has a cat.
Right?
2 of them.
So how many tanks do you have all together, Geek Boy?
I've got 5 up and running right now. One of them is a quarantine tank. That's in the bedroom, so not going to take you there.
Okay. And Danny,
the office is a mess, so sorry.
Our wet sock says, "Oh, mine, Geek Boy. Oh, my Geek Boy." I can't talk. Hey, Steph, Steph is here.
I know, Mary. Funk. Don't be surprised if you find Mary outside your window one of these days. He's not kidding.
Peeping aquarium, Tom.
So this is the shrimp and Thai microcrab tank. It's a little 5-gallon. It's I forget what they call it, but the front is bowed vertically rather than horizontally.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So you have the Thai microcrabs in there?
We've got some a couple of Thai microcrabs and a couple of red cherries.
Oh, wow.
And a bunch of snails.
That's a big red cherry. Look at him up there, or her. Yeah. You've got some neat aquariums.
He does.
Wow.
Fantastic.
And this is the pea puffer.
Oh, I want some pea puffers someday.
Unfortunately, I lost one the other day, and I think I'm going to lose another one. This one's really, really thin on the sides.
Do you
I'm
think
not sure what's going on with those?
They say they have a lot of parasite problems. I've heard that, from other fish keepers that they are very susceptible
too, right? Because if you feed them snails and stuff, they may.
Right. Yeah.
My understanding is the live fish.
There's my empty Zis hatchery. I just fed them yesterday, so I haven't refilled it.
Hello, Skipper.
Hi, Skippers. Come up here with us, Thomas.
And
Craig.
these both have the little Zoom Ed turtle canister filters.
Oh, very
Both of them.
cool. And
Hello,
those work
Craig.
efficiently for you?
Oh, they work great for these little tanks. You
That's
can
awesome.
see it get just enough water movement. Definitely
I think
enough
Danny
to turn
wants to
around
be added
5 to
back.
10 gallon tanks pretty well.
Oh, Danny got kicked. I'm sorry, Danny.
I just
Thank
felt
you for
that
letting me know.
I'd let you know.
No, thanks. No, I didn't get kicked. Like I was clearing my notifications and stuff on my phone and ended up glitching myself out, and so I had to reload.
Well, you got kicked out, so I just thought I'd let them know because I saw the
And
notification.
then my little Java Moss
Is that-
bucket that literally is
is
just
that-
a paint bucket with Java Moss that I set next to and it just gets the light from the 5 gallon tank.
Nice.
Oh,
Geek Boy, we got to get Geek Boy much more than
Yeah.
13 check valves. Man, you are, look.
Geek Boy only has one video on his channel, so
Yeah,
And
hard to
the
get subscribers
please.
without any videos, but
Right.
when you live stream, it helps too.
It
Like I'm
does.
at 89 right now, as well, unless some more people added me or whatever, and I'm trying to get to 100, so I start live streaming myself, and then I'm gonna
Right.
start with the giveaway. So
You know, that's kind of
get
how
me
I started.
some
Jeff.
subscribers, people.
Right. I didn't have anybody. I was just like, I'm a supporter and a cheerleader basically in the community. You know, I go around and just watch videos, and I got a lot of pineapples or check valves by doing that.
Yeah, last I looked,
yeah.
Mary, I think you're at 600, right?
Are you serious? I don't even know.
There
I'm
you
trying
go.
well,
But I'm going to do something good. When I said I was going to do it at 500, but I'm going to wait to 1,000. If I make it to 1,000, then there's going to be some partying going on. But I really don't know if I can put out the content that people, you know, expect. But I love hanging out with you guys, and I love learning from you guys because this is my therapy. I suffer from depression, anxiety. Some people that know me, that talk to me behind the scenes, know I'm a goofball. I'm a goofball in comments. It doesn't matter. I just love you guys, and this is how I deal with life. So
We love you
There you-
too, the goofball that
there
you
you go.
are, although you're not really a goofball.
That's right.
Hello, Deborah. Welcome.
hi, Deborah.
Same here. Same
So,
here.
Geek
This is
Boy,
how
how
I
many
deal with
tanks
life
do you-
too.
That's
Geek
right.
Boy, how many tanks do you have?
What'd you say?
I've got 4 show display tanks and then 40 breeder quarantine tank.
Cool.
Okay, very cool.
Okay.
They're all very well escaped. I love every
Oh,
single
man.
one of them.
Yeah.
They are. We've had some great
Excellent
tanks on here
job.
tonight.
Hidden
Oh, thank you,
talent right
Lori.
there. Geek Boy's been a hidden gem.
That's right. Has anybody dropped Lori's link yet? Let me check and see. I'm going to drop it because Lori, Monster Fish Gal, we got to keep her up there too.
Is Lori?
Hold on, I'm
Is
going to
Lori
drop it.
in
Unless
the-
somebody,
How did
She's
that
here.
happen? Lori should be a mod.
oh gosh, yeah, we got to fix that one.
Yes.
Lori does so much for our community, guys. If y'all don't have Lori Vinker, Monster Fish Gal, I'm going to try to do this. Somebody will probably beat me, but I'm trying. If I ever get this, you know, this, whatever you call it, check that I'm
Lori,
supposed
you
to
should be
get.
blue now. I did not realize it was just my face.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry. That's what I get for not paying attention.
Oh, it's actually showing a wider
I'm
image
having-
than I thought. Nice.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
And we
Is that
lost
it?
Geek Boy, but thank you, Geek Boy, for coming up and showing
Thank
us your tank.
you.
Yeah.
I
When
greatly
this stream is done, I'll be
Yeah.
subscribing to you too. So yeah, start making videos, bruh.
Bruh, do it.
Beautiful.
You guys are great. Y'all are absolutely great. Let's see if I got Danny. Do I have you? I need to make sure. Oh, if I don't, I do now.
There we
But
go.
Lori, you
Gotcha.
should be blue now.
Got you, Danny.
That's what I was trying to do when it was just my face. It was
Oh, I've done that too, Geek Boy. Danny, that
Yeah.
is beautiful. Look at that. Wow. What is that? Is that the 90 gallon?
Oh, no, this is a 20-gallon long.
What? That's pretty. I see it now, but oh, that's beautiful. I get excited. I scream sometimes.
That's okay.
I said, what?
Everybody that sees this tank thinks it's bigger than it is.
Oh my gosh, that's
Jess
pretty.
with main tails, fins, and furs thought it was a 125.
Yeah, and it's a
Um,
20-gallon long.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I love long tanks. I've got a 33-gallon long that I'm getting ready. Well, I keep saying get ready. I've been getting ready for 6 months to set it up. Then I've got a 15-gallon long. I made a video a long time ago, like, I got this tank and I'm going to do this and that. And I've not done anything with it yet. I've been traveling ever since. But then I also have a 15-gallon long. I love the long. I like the longer footprint tanks. I think they're a lot of fun. I think they're cool. Ooh, what's that in there? What is that?
Threadfin rainbows. Well, there's the two
Threadfin.
females.
Oh, I see 'em.
There's
Yeah.
the male. All right.
Oh, look how pretty.
And there's the
Beautiful.
other male.
Beautiful, beautiful. Ooh, yes.
There's
Nathan,
also a
that's
whole
so
bunch
good.
of pygmy cories in there that often just hide back in the background and in the plants. You can kind of
Oh, I
see
love
one
those
back
images.
there.
Yes. That is beautiful, Danny. Thank you for sharing with
It is
us.
absolutely gorgeous.
It really is.
This is what I call my opposite Iwagumi style tank. Like, I don't know what you call these that have no rocks, just driftwood.
Yes. No rocks, just driftwood.
Yeah, Iwagumi is like no wood, just rocks, and like minimal plants or whatever. But
I'm not up with those fancy terms.
me either. I just designed my tank how I wanted it to look, and it's pretty. And I kind of wanted this to look like an old, broken down piece of wood that's just eroded into the ground and just had a whole bunch of plants ended up growing out of it.
Nice.
It's really nice.
Oh, and we're actually at 8:11. We were only supposed
I know it.
Thank you for the reminder, Skipper. We were only supposed to go for an hour. I apologize, guys, if I'm stepping on anybody's toes.
Aww.
But I want to thank everyone that came up on panel to hang out with me tonight. I want to thank everyone in chat for coming and hanging out with us as well. Thank you for all my fantastic moderators. I greatly appreciate all the hard work you guys do. And
Danny,
is there
that's
anything any of you guys would like to say before we sign off for the evening?
Do you know who's going next after?
I know KG Tropicals is on, but
KG Tropicals is on right now.
They're like on now, yeah.
And then I know Swampy goes at 9. I believe he's live streaming from the woods tonight. So that's an interesting thing. Maybe we'll see a Sasquatch out there. You never know.
That's not nice to call Swampy.
I thought you were calling me saying I'm Chewbacca.
Poor Tom. Calling him a Sasquatch.
Yes, thank you everyone for joining us tonight and making it for another amazing live stream. And we will see you again next week. And like I said at the end of my videos, if it can't be a great day, guys, make it one. I love you all.
Love y'all.
Thanks, Foxy.
Night,
bye.
everyone.
Thanks, Kevin. Bye, Danny. Bye, everybody.
Bye.